to the cloud. Hello, my name is Sebastian Bartolomeo, and I am a pre-law student interested in knowing more of Jane Mason versus Virginia Packman for negligence that caused a painful injury. And I'm aware you know the fact and testimony, correct?
That is correct.
Okay, great. Would you be okay if I record our interview and take notes today?
Yes, that's fine.
Fantastic. This interview should take no more than 10 minutes. So would you state your name and affiliation for the record?
My name is Kayla de Hoyos, and I was a witness on the case.
We're going to begin the interview. If you need to stop, just let me know. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Who is involved in this lawsuit?
It was two couples. They were neighbors and longtime friends. It was Jane and Walter Mason and William and Virginia Packman.
Virginia Packman. Okay. And when did this take place?
It took place on Thanksgiving a little over a year ago.
Thanksgiving a little over a year ago. Okay. Wow, that's a long time. Where did this take place? Where did this?
It happened at the Packman's house or residence. It was at their dining room table. Virginia was carving the turkey and Jane was sitting next to her.
Okay. Interesting. So they were friends before all this. That's very interesting. You know, most things do happen from friends and people you know of. What happened exactly, actually?
So, like I said, Virginia was carving the turkey and Jane was sitting in close proximity. However, when Virginia was slicing and serving the turkey, the knife slipped from her hand and landed in Jane's foot.
Oh, interesting. And that was the only victim of this case?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think there was any other reason why? Like, do you think there was any pre-existing history that could have caused that accident to happen? Do you think it was maybe on purpose by any chance?
From the statements given by all the people there, I believe it was an accident.
It was just an accident? Okay.
Yes.
And was there any bad blood between them before that?
Not that was mentioned. No.
Okay. Thank you. And just, can you repeat, how did this happen again?
Yes. So Virginia was carving the turkey, and the grease, I suppose, from cutting, slicing, and serving got on her hand, and maybe she accidentally loosened her grip, and the knife went flying into Jane's foot.
Man, that's so interesting. And what exactly is she gonna get out of it from this lawsuit?
Well, Jane and Walter Mason are suing for $100,000.
Walter?
Correct.
Okay, so they're both going to be compensated for this, not
Yes.
just Jane. Oh, interesting. Are they still friends?
They didn't mention.
Okay, that's just my own curiosity. Why do you think? Well, you said before that there was no bad blood or anything before this. You think the only reason why this might have happened was just because the knife flew out of her hand from the grease while cutting?
I do believe so, yes.
Okay. How do you think the verdict is going to be? What do you think the verdict is going to favor, in your opinion?
In my opinion, because of all the witnesses that were brought up and everyone's sides, and I would say just chronologically, the way the story makes sense, I would say Virginia would be winning the lawsuit and cancel out Jane.
So you think Jane's gonna get that? I'm sorry. You don't think Jane's gonna get that 100,000?
I do not believe so.
Okay. Okay. Is there any other important information you're aware of that might help me in my case study?
I would like to mention that the Mason family physician, Dr. Tucker, said that the part of the slow healing and swelling that Jane experienced in her foot was because she was trying to get back to the golf course sooner than the doctor had recommended. Right after the accident, he recommended for her to use crutches and to stay off the foot for 4 weeks, but Jane refused to do either of them.
Oh, a good question. I'm sorry, I couldn't remember exactly if I asked you when this happened.
It happened on Thanksgiving, the evening of November 24th.
Right. And when did this lawsuit start taking place?
They did not mention the date of that. I suppose it was, they said it had been a year. So I guess almost a year's difference.
Okay. And does this foot, is the foot still affected to this day?
I do not recall.
Okay. Okay. Well, thank you so much for your information, Kayla. I believe I have everything I need, and it appears we are out of time as well. If I need to contact you, if I need to collect more information from you, can I contact you via phone or email?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. And again, thank you for your time. Before we head out, do you have any questions for me?
I just would like to know how the information given would be used.
Oh, well, none of your opinions or any of the information will be given to the public. This is solely for my instructor and I in my case study for interest in my pre-law education. So I can guarantee anything you said now won't be told to Jane or Virginia.
Thank you.
Of course. Alrighty, thank you so much for your time, Kayla. I'm gonna go ahead and end this interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.